Welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds. We are continuing. Whoops, I need to highlight this. Alright, there we go. Need to activate that window so that it's in the forefront so that we can actually interact with it and play this game. Alright, our little ore collector is doing really well. But we've got an idle guy who is processing Nova. He's done now. So let's go ahead and have him build another turret. Right over here. That way if somebody comes through here, they're getting attacked from two sides. And if they come through here, they'll get attacked as well. That sounds good. Okay. So we need to get out and start doing some more exploring. We also need to probably do some upgrades. Build some additional buildings. This is your primary kind of your primary menu. This allows you to build kind of non-military buildings. This is where your prefabricated shelters, your farms, your processors, all that kind of stuff. Your power cores, which will come into play later. That's where they're at. Next, you've got all of your military stuff. So your troop training, you've got your shipyard, which is where all your boats and stuff are built. You've got a mech factory, and you can also build a Sith temple at this point, if you would like to. We'll get into that later. And this is all of your kind of defensive stuff. You've got a sentry point, your turret, you've got walls, and you've got gates and stuff that you can build, which we will be getting into before too much longer. In order for us to increase to 3, as you can see, this is kind of grayed out. We need to have 2 level 2 buildings. That would be a Sith temple, research center. I can't remember what some of the other ones are. But we will get into that as soon as time allows. Uh-oh, this guy's done. So let's go ahead and help this guy out, or these troops out, by putting in a turret. That increases our line of sight. Go ahead and move these guys to this kind of choke point. Take our scout. Let's go ahead and put him up on top of this hill. And these guys seem to be doing okay. They're still within a reasonable distance. Once they get too far, we're going to go ahead and rebuild this so that it's a little closer to them. There's less time spent walking back and forth between point A and point B, and we can increase our collection just a little bit. So let's go ahead and take this idle guy here, bring him back here towards the city center, and we're going to go ahead and build one of these power stations. This is a power core. And this blue circle that you can see is the area of influence, which means this is the area that any building within this ring will be powered by this thing once it's built. So we're going to go ahead and build it just right here. Actually, let's move it over to here. That way the troop center is also included. Uh-oh. Rebel scum. Now, he was not attacked by these guys because we did not get an alarm, so that means he came from down here somewhere. Get him, guys. Haha, nice shooting. Okay, so our power core should be being built here momentarily. As soon as this guy gets here, he's going to show up. He's going to build that. Now we're online. Once buildings are powered, their production goes up. So they produce things a little quicker once they're powered. And so we look like we're doing pretty good. Alright, so that guy came from down here. So we need to probably build some more troops. What do we got? 16 out of 20. We should probably take this guy and actually build another prefabricated shelter just to accommodate the troops. So let's go ahead and stick one right here. And as soon as he is done building that, we're going to build 5 more. And we are going to take these 5 and we are going to put them right here. Looks pretty good. Okay. We want to protect our command center here. So let's go ahead and build another turret, but we're going to stick it right here to also protect our farm at the same time. That's a good idea. So I'll go over there and build that. Do we have idle workers? Oh yeah, this guy. Hey, Nova crystals. So while you're sitting there kind of doing nothing, go ahead and harvest that Nova crystal for us, if you will. We have our turret built. Our farm. We should probably build another one of those. Let's go ahead and build another worker here, and let's have him go ahead and start a second farm right here. This guy here we can go ahead and move over. Let's have him put a turret here up on top of this hill, just from some additional. Oh, look at this.
Stormtrooper ready, sir.
Move over here a little closer so that we can capture the bantha. He is now ours. We can move him around. So let's go ahead and put him into the nursery. That's going to help a lot. And as you can see, we've got some cliffs here and a little path that comes down here.
Prepped for combat.
Let's go ahead and take this guy and send him down to the bottom of this little hill here. There's nothing really going on. Let's have him explore a little bit here in front of this cliff, just to see what's down here. There's some trees, which will be good for collecting carbon later, possibly. And there's a lot of it. There's a lot of trees. Now we found some more water. Is it just another puddle? Yes. Not a big deal. Uh-oh, saber-toothed cat. Let's get away from them. They will attack you, and they will kill you. They will pursue you. There's two of them. Ooh, yeah. Kitty's on the prowl. We don't like that. Okay. So there's a big forested area right here. We can see. Let's go ahead and bring it all into view by coming into this little area here. That should pretty much more or less close it out. So now all of that has been revealed. We know what is there. No real valuable resources outside of those trees, which are good for carbon, but that's about it. So we know no one's probably going to come from the direction that these guys are at. So let's go ahead and move them, put them in this little choke point here. Let's then take this guy, and we can start kind of building this big area here that we've kind of got opened up. Let's go ahead and put a Sith temple in. That's actually right here. So let's go ahead and we're going to put a Sith temple in right here. And now we can start to get Sith, or Jedi if you're playing as the Rebellion. Actually, I'm pretty sure the only faction that has Sith is the Empire. I think all other factions that you play as will recruit Jedi. So we can go ahead and build a Jedi. Well, he's a Sith apprentice. We'll be able to upgrade these guys later. Again, I like to build them in groups of 5. Oh, we need more prefab shelters. So let's go ahead and build a Sith hut here. Now we've got Sith. Now we've got Sith. Oh, we don't have enough food. We got 75.
What is it, my lord?
So now we've got Sith. They can also help attack any invaders that may come into here. Maybe what we ought to do at this point, or maybe I'll wait till the next video, because we are starting to run short on this one. Let's go ahead and have this guy build a couple more prefab shelters, just because we are going to eventually need those. Doesn't hurt to have them. And let's have him go ahead and build, whoops, went too far, another power core. They can overlap a little bit with the other ones, that's fine. But you will see these do come into play a little bit later on. Alright. And I think we can go ahead at this point and build a mech factory. So we will put that right here. Actually, let's... where do we want to put a mech factory? Maybe right here? That's good. We'll go ahead and get rid of this Nova, or this ore processing plant. Goodbye. And he should be building this. There we go. Oh, he's trapped. I'm gonna have to kill him. Oh, seems like such an unnecessary death. But he was trapped between those buildings. So, kind of had no choice there. I was wondering why he was just standing there. Okay, so he's gonna build this mech factory. And once that's done, we will call that episode 3 of Let's Play Galactic Battlegrounds. If you have enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe. For Wrong with the View, this is Emmett. Happy gaming.